So the current buzz on the internet is about Blockbuster. The now defunct video rental store posted a cryptic message on their site saying, quote, "We are working on rewinding your movie." Ooh. So the message, get this, it's not new, but now people are paying attention to it and now people are talking about it online. So you remember Blockbuster blew up just in the 90s, but the company struggled with the rise of video on demand and also competition from Netflix and Redbox. So it would then go into enter bankruptcy in 2010 and then was acquired by satellite TV provider Dish Network. That was that following year. So after a series of closures in 2019, only one franchise store remains open today. That's the one Alex just told you about in Bend, Oregon. What was that store like?
It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool. I mean, I grew up getting movies from Blockbuster. It was like an exciting thing to do on Friday night. Your mom would drive you and you'd get candy and popcorn and a movie. And
if I close my eyes, I can still smell.
Yes, the nostalgia.
I can smell the
right?
inside of it. It had a certain smell, all of those plastic cassette containers.
Yeah,
and my dad and I, we would go and get pizza or tacos on a Friday, and right next door
those are the good old days.
Blockbuster. And I was walking up and down those aisles as a kid and going to the new release section and seeing what was there.
Oh, that's so true.
There's just something streaming can't replicate that feeling.
Is this where you developed your love for movies?
It was a big part of it.
I
Certainly
feel like
was.
That
because
would be.
You would look at the back of the movie boxes and read the description, and I just got fascinated with all the facts about a movie or who was in it and everything like that. That's part of my childhood.
I love your enthusiasm. When I was moving here to LA, I mean, I grew up in California, but took a little break, came back. I was packing all my stuff. I found my Blockbuster card.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that.
What is
you
this?
Gotta keep that.
I remember the good old days.
Yeah.
I know.
I would love to, because I feel like things cycle in and out of popularity. Fashion, a lot of the times, we'll come back 20, 30 years later, we're seeing 90s fashion come back in. I think it might be the same with Blockbuster.
Well, I was thinking about that with record players, right? Because the record industry literally went away and now it's coming back. So maybe this is something that people want to recreate.
Check eBay for VCR machines, because if hipsters start buying VCR machines, it'll be like a hipster thing to get like an old either VHS or Beta.
Come on, hipsters, bring it back.
And that'll be the thing to do.
Back.
Yeah, it'll be all over Instagram.
We want to see what Twitter is talking about, okay? So Dom writes, unless they're renting movies at $1 and have a Blockbuster streaming app to do so, good luck. People want lazy inventions, not something that creates more of a hassle. But Corey has a different opinion. He tweets, walking into Blockbuster versus scrolling through Disney Plus. Streaming is dope, but man, the feeling every Friday. There you go, Mark. And Hope and Dad lets me get a video game is dope as well. I think this, I know it sparked the conversation a year ago, the post happened a year ago, whatever it is, but I think this could actually happen. I think people want that sense
They want the experience.
Yes.
And I feel like Gen Z is bringing a lot of 90s trends back, like baggy jeans or low-rise jeans or whatever. And I just feel like maybe Gen Z is hoping to kind of revive what Blockbuster once was.
Nostalgia is very powerful. Or the experience of trying to capture someone else's nostalgia. Which is why 90s things are coming back. Maybe kids who didn't grow up in the 90s, but their parents did. They are going to try and capture a part of that for themselves and see what it's all about.
But I do feel like it'll go faster getting a movie inside Blockbuster versus scrolling on Netflix. I promise you, every time I'm looking on Netflix, I end up there on an hour, in an hour, still not looking and finding something that I want to watch. So I'm all for it. We're voting for Blockbuster to make a comeback.
Blockbuster.
We're all on the same page here.
Bring my childhood back.
We love this.
Yes.
Alex is going to be back.